To my channel here, we are going to be working on the end elevation of this object, and we are just to draw the left end elevation, which we placed on the right side of the front elevation as we have here. All right, so the first thing that we are going to do is that I'm going to bring back the lines that I have as horizontal line at the beginning. So I'm going to put a line this point as horizontal line. Okay, so then I'm going to draw a vertical line, so somewhere here. All right, so we have these lines, and then so from the plan as we have here, we are going to be projecting horizontal lines to this side. But before that, I want to draw a line that will be at an angle 45 degree to the vertical and the horizontal line. So I'm going to right click, and then I'm going to draw this line from this point. So we put up the auto mode, and then this line should be at 45 degree to the horizontal. And if you cannot get the angle as I've done it here, just press a tab key on the keyboard and enter the value of the angle, which is 45, and then press the enter key. So we have that now. So this line is at 45 degree to the horizontal and also to the vertical. So the next thing that we are going to do is that, so for this horizontal center line, I'm going to draw it to touch this line. Okay. Let's put on the auto mode. Okay, so we have the line here now. Okay, so just to touch this line. So we have it there. So, and then, so I'm going to draw a line. So from this point here, I will draw a horizontal line to touch this inclined line. Okay, then again, so I will also, this line is not straight. Okay, I'm going to erase it. Okay, maybe I need to make sure. All right, so I'll draw like this just to touch this. Okay, so we have it there. So then I will right click again. So from this point also I will draw horizontal line. Okay, so and then from this point I will also draw horizontal line to touch this line. And then from this point I will draw horizontal line to touch this line here. All right, so then we also come up here. So from this point, I'm going to draw horizontal line here. Okay, and then so from this point, I will draw horizontal line to this side. And then from this point here, I will draw horizontal line to this side. And then so I will repeat the line. So draw horizontal line from this point to this side. So, and then I will draw a horizontal line from this point here to this side. And again, so I'll draw a horizontal line from here to this side. All right, so we have done that. So the next thing that I'm going to do is that, so this center line, I'm going to draw a vertical center line from this point. So I just need to repeat the line, then I will match it. So from this point, I will take the line here. Okay, so it goes up like this. Ariwo ẹ̀ ti pọ̀ jù. Kí ló dé gan? Ṣáriwo ló fi ń sọ̀rọ̀ ni? All right, so I want to make this line a center line. So I will come to property here. Okay, so I'm going to select this. Then I'm going to select the source and select this. So we have the center line here. So the next thing that I'm going to do is that, so I'm going to draw so a vertical line from this point up. Okay, just to touch this. Then I will okay, so I will also draw a vertical line from this point. So up to this point. Okay, I need to bring it down a bit. All right, so we have the lines. So I need to take this line down to this point. Okay, so I will just trim it. Just let me trim this excess line. All right, so we have that. So the next thing that we are going to do here, so we look at the end elevation. So we have this semicircle here. So this is the center, and then so it goes from this point here, so to this point, okay? So the radius is 20. So I'm going to take an arc. So I'll take this particular arc, okay, center, start, and end. So this is the center. Then I'm going to give it a distance of 20. Okay, so we have it like this. So to this point, so drop it here. Okay, let me repeat that. So we take it again. So this is the center. Then, so distance of 20. Then it goes like this. So we just drop it here. All right, so that's it. Okay, so we have the circle there. So other things that we are going to have here. So I'm going to be working on that right now. So we have to draw a line. So from this point, okay, this is the shape that we want to obtain. Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ gan? Kí ni nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀? Eh? Ah, so from this point, we draw a vertical line. So I draw a vertical line, and the vertical line, we stop here to stop here. So then I will draw a vertical line. So from this point to this point here. So that's it. And then other thing that I'm going to do here. So this hole, it will be hidden from us. It will be hidden from us. So what we are going to do with that, so I will take a line. So I'm going to repeat a line here. Then I'll just draw a line. So I'll draw a line from here down. So and I will offset it. So that is what I'm going to do. So I will offset the line. So I will click on offset. So we are offsetting it to a distance of 8. So from here, so we take to this side, and then we take it to this side. There is something that I did for this code that we have here. Initially, when I drew this front elevation, I didn't make the line to be as long as this, but I later took note that in the dimension, we are told that is a true hole. That means it goes to the bottom of this part. So that's why I've extended this like this. So that is what I did here. So I'm going to do something now. So let's make use of mesh property, and let's show that this line is a short dashes line. Okay, so we have it there. So we have done that. All right, so we have done that now. And then I'm going to trim some lines. So I want to bring out this shape. That is what I want to do. But before I go on that, so this line, so I have to take it, okay, no. All right, so I'm looking at the dimension that we have, the thickness from here to here. So that thickness that we have here, I think what we have here, this line, so this line that we have in the plan, supposed to be a thick line throughout, supposed to be, a short dashes line throughout, because the thickness that we have here, though it is not dimensioned, so we don't know it, but I think it should be around 10, as I'm looking at, it should be 10, based on what I have here, okay? So I'm going to mash this, okay? So I'll just take this and make this, okay? So that's it. I also need to do some other things here. So I also need to mash this one. Okay, so that is for this part that we cannot see. Now, for the thickness here from here to here is 10. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to, okay, maybe I should have, okay, I'll just offset this one in the middle to a distance of 10. So that's what I will do. So I will offset it to, this is 10. Okay, will it be 10? Okay, it will be, sorry. So it will be just 2. So 2. So I just take it from here to here. And then this one from here to here. So, and then I'm going to mash it and make it a thick line. Okay. So this is the source. I just, okay. All right, so we have that. So that's how it's supposed to be. So this is how it's supposed to be. So the error that we have here has been corrected. So the plan, this is how the plan should look. This is how it should look. So this rectangle and this rectangle that we have here represent this part and this part here. Why the middle one represent this one? That is what I just did there. Okay, so other thing that we are going to do here, we are working on the end elevation. So for the end elevation, just let me, sorry. So I want to make sure we can see the semicircle very well. So I will mash it at once. So we have it like this. Okay, so then the next thing that I'm going to do here is that I need to draw a line. I need to draw a line. So from this point to touch this, to touch this line, okay. So also, I will also draw the line. So from this point to touch this line. All right, so then I'll now take a vertical line. So from here, so I take it up here. Okay, so you can see what we have there. So we just made it right now. All right, so then from this point also, I will draw a vertical line. So taking it up to this point. All right, so we have it there. So then, all right, so supposed to touch this point. All right, so we have it there. So other thing that we have here, so I'm going to, I want to bring out this shape that we have here. So I'm going to break this. Okay, so I break this off. I'll still bring them back. Okay, so we have that. So I break this off. Then, all right, so then I want to bring out the shape that we have in the end elevation. So the shape, so it goes like this. Okay. And then, so here also. Okay, so we want to bring out that shape that we have there. So for here, okay, so we have this here, and then we have this. So this line, so it's not part of it. Okay, so and then I'll break this off here. So break this. Okay. Okay, so that line is supposed to be there. So I'll return it. Okay. All right, so we have this, and then I also need to, okay, so these lines are supposed to be there. Okay, and for this one, So I'll break it off here and break this off. Okay, so what else do we have to put here? So this line, I need to break this off. Okay, so we have that, and this line, so it's not supposed to be there. All right, so what other thing do we have here? So this line, I'll take it off. All right, so this is going to be the shape of the end elevation. This is the shape of the end elevation. So what I'm going to do here now is to bring out the thickness of each of the line that we have here. So this is the source. Then I will select each of these. All right, so this is how the end elevation will look. And then, so can just, I'm going to extend this just to touch this one. And then, so I'll do the same thing. So for this one, just for it to touch this. And then I'll do the same thing here. So just for this, to touch this one. And this one, I'll also extend it to touch this. Then, so let me take this, join this together with this. Just like if we are doing it manually, so these lines that we use to obtain the end elevation, you cannot erase them. So just leave them like that. So I just take this to this point, and this one just to touch this one, and this to touch this. All right, so we have the end elevation in place. All right, so this is the end elevation. So I'm going to copy this. I want to write the end elevation there. So I'll copy this one. So bring it. So I'll bring it here. So all right, so I will edit it. All right, end elevation. All right, so that's it. So we have the 3 views in place. So the front elevation, the plan, and the end elevation. It's as simple as I've done here. All you have to do is to practice. When practice is become a master. Thank you. Keep on practicing, and God bless you.